Hey you guys, it's Desiree Summer, and I am just coming into your feed to check and see if you are doing those morning journals for happiness. See how it's going and make sure that you are doing that. Second, I have a little tip for you if you want to know another fun, easy way to add some happiness to your day this week. So you can take the same worksheet that I gave you for this week, the one that had you list, what was your happiest decade, your happiest years, what was your happiest place, and then had you brainstorm a list of things that could add to your happiness in certain categories like style, decor, conversations, all those sorts of things. If you want a fun tip on how to do that same assignment and get a little more happiness, find a new way to add to your day without a lot of effort, you can take that worksheet, reprint it off, and then you can actually go through it, but this time use unhappiness, which sounds a little, counterintuitive, but it can be a good way to also increase your happiness. So you can go through and you can ask yourself what your unhappiest age or decade is, what unhappy places you have been to. You can skip that part too, but if you want to do it, it can be illuminating. Don't get too lost in the weeds. Don't focus too much on being unhappy or how that felt. Just briefly do it and get a little note on what maybe some of the themes are for what just doesn't make you happy. What makes you unhappy? What kinds of stressors, what kinds of places don't fulfill you? That can be interesting to know. But you can also just skip ahead and do the brainstorming part and just go through those same categories and say, what kind of style choices generally make me unhappy? Do I have things in my closet that are creating unhappiness for me, right? Maybe I have bought something expensive and I thought, I spent so much, I should still wear it, but turns out you hate the color. Maybe beige is not for you. Or maybe, a bright color, it just does not suit you, does not make you happy. Brainstorm and come up with those lists, the decor. Maybe you have a junk drawer that's just out of control, or a spare bedroom that's become a spare junk room that drives you crazy. Make a little list of all those things. The other one would be the conversation. Maybe there is someone at work who you've noticed that they are always complaining to you and it is not creating happiness. Maybe there are certain topics of conversation that just generally lead to unhappiness. Maybe you hate talking about politics. Maybe you hate talking about any sort of negative thing. Just make a list of those and then pick one to work on removing this week. And again, I don't want you to focus on that problem every day. I want you to focus on taking action to resolve it. So maybe that is every day knowing that that coworker is going to complain to you. Maybe you decide to give it 5 minutes, let them complain, and then you change the subject. And if it keeps going on, maybe you make an excuse and leave the conversation. Maybe someone's suddenly calling you, those sorts of things. Or if there is an outfit that you absolutely hate, maybe if you spend a lot of money on it, you find some place where it will be better loved. A consignment shop, maybe you find a friend who would love that and happens to be your size, those sorts of things. Take daily action just to resolve it. Removing those things off our list can just immediately bounce our sense of happiness off. But I do want to say, don't sleep on the adding in the things that actually make you happy. Don't just work on resolving problems. Sometimes we get really focused on resolving things and again, focusing on those problems, and we miss out on adding in all the little things that give us pleasure in our day. So don't sleep on that. I hope that helps. I've been having a great time filling out those forms. I've been a little sick this week and I thought, I just don't know if I can do this. I don't know if it's actually going to create happiness like it has for me before. But I know that's how my mind works. And so I went ahead and I've been doing them anyways. And it really has been helping, just like it has before. So if you haven't been following along with us, but you've been feeling a little unhappy or you'd like some more happiness in your life, don't sleep on these exercises. They really can work for you. Hope that helps. I will see you guys probably next week. Bye.